Hello again everyone, so today we killed the Bloodbound Horror, the second boss of the raid on Mythic. And the talents that I ran were these. I had Brutal Finish. I think maybe Calling Cyclone would have been slightly better because it's better on single targets. But either way, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. And we played with multi-target talents, so Titanic Rage and everything as well. The gear that I had was this, so 620 item level. I was using the Treacherous Transmitter and Arakara Sackbrood. Do have 4 sets, and yeah, this is just the set that seems the best for me. Right, so let's move on to the VOD. I'm going to talk you through it, just like I have for my previous two raid videos. Right, so we start, and here I use my Treacherous Transmitter. Just a tip about this Treacherous Transmitter before we start. When you use the trinket, you have to follow. You have to complete the task to get the buff, right? And you can get 1 out of 3 tasks. So you can either get an orb that sort of floats around that you need to pick up, or you need to stand in a circle for a couple of seconds to get the buff, or you need to jump 3 times. The orb or circle will always spawn sort of slightly in front of you to the right. So if
Jump
I use
3 times.
Oh, I got the jump now. But anyway, the orb or the circle will always spawn around here. You can see that here. He brings Sky Fury either way, right? So 1 second, doesn't really matter. So I'm going to use the trinket. I'm facing this way, right? So the orb should spawn around here. So I pre-used it.
Or stand in circle.
And I'm just going to charge through it. Well, I tried to charge through it, but the hitbox of the boss is too big, so I couldn't actually charge, so I just cannot charge this boss. Now, sorry about the banner being in the way of the raid frames there. I didn't realize at the time, so it's stuck there. I'm sorry. Right, so I did use my cooldowns at the start there because I am in group 2. If I was in group 1, I probably would have just used Odin's Fury on pull and then saved my cooldowns for when I go downstairs. And I think I mostly use my cooldowns on cooldown. I make sure to stay on the left side of this beam because it's going to go counterclockwise. I didn't want to get cut off from my team. That would have been disastrous. Wait. When's the frontal? Oh, 20. Yeah. Using cooldowns and cooldown was correct. I forgot how I did this first time. First and second time, even. Whoopsie. Alright, all good. Let us focus again on the fight instead of talking. Thanks for the monologue. Past crit. Yeah, so ads are spawning here. And the frontal cone is in 2 seconds. So my cooldowns are going to be like 15 seconds off, 10 seconds off or so. I'm just going to use them as soon as they're ready. And I should get some value out of them. I'm going to use my Treacherous Transmitter as soon as it's ready. Again, I use it. The orb spawns to the front right of myself.
Collect or
so I walk straight there. And as soon as my cooldowns are ready, I use them. I don't get full value out of them, but it's still good enough, and the ads die fast. And that second ad already got nuked down by a ranged person, so didn't even need ad damage really. Someone just killed this off, ranged. That is. That's insane. So here I usually get a Warlock Gateway, but I didn't see any nearby, and I guess he just didn't put one down. So I used a leap and then charge back in. I like to usually Gateway and then charge back. No, Gateway and then leap back in again, because it's faster. And this is the Mythic mechanic, by the way, that you've seen a few times. The circles that you need to spread with. Other than that, it's pretty much the same fight as on Heroic, but things are tuned up a little bit. It's a very easy fight. I was getting annoyed with getting parried here, but it's kind of hard to avoid getting parried on this boss. Love that mechanic. I think it would be cool if ranged and spellcasters could get parried or resisted if they attack from in front. That'd be really cool, I think. Anyway, my cooldowns are ready. There's going to be a frontal in 15 seconds. This is the only time I hold my cooldowns. I really like my movement here. Oh, and usually when I get those tentacles, I like to like move in a circle. Rotate in a circle. I didn't quite do it there, but that's how I usually dealt with it.
Collect or stand in circle.
On the previous pulls. So here we have the front pull. The ads are going to spawn. I'm going to use my cooldown straight away. I've already done my treacherous transmitter trinket task, and cooldowns are being sent.
I'm getting a Vesper.
And the beam was a little bit wrong here, so we couldn't actually get to our ad very fast. Not even anywhere near close to fast, actually. So by the time we reached the ad,
7 seconds, it's the same as the other team. We got a blast.
We didn't get much time to actually DPS it. We're not even close to killing it in time. So those ads gonna reach the boss now and blast the raid with AoE damage consistently. So I leave the last second here, charge back in again. I use spell effect to take less damage from the pull and the AoE. Because spell effect always gives you 20% magic DR. Not enough people know this, but you do need to use spell effect as a 20% magic DR. Okay. And there we go. Boss is dead. And actually, this was a rank 1 overall for all classes, I think. At least it was last time I checked. So this is it. 1437k. Rank 1. I topped the boss damage as well. Let me just have a look quickly if that's still the case. Am I still number 1? Yep. Rank 1 world. 100, almost 100k above the other warrior, although my item level is very high from the looks of it. But yeah, there we go. Very nice. So thank you very much for watching. That's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you in the next one.